Hello, and welcome to glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And today's crazy, out-of-this-world conspiracy theory is that these two Green Party members who are being forced to resign were just looking for an excuse to resign. Actually, now that I say that out loud, it seems quite plausible that you would look for any excuse to get out of that. What's the technical term for it? I'm just thinking, shitstorm? Is that... Yes. Maybe it's not so crazy, that theory, after all. Tell you what, it's to the Green Party's detriment if they let Kennedy Graham go, because you should never, ever pass up the chance to have somebody called Kennedy running for you. I mean, I know it's his first name, not his last name, but still. How can you not vote for a Kennedy? We've got some dodgy badminton dealings going on. This has gone under the radar about this story. Apparently, a player was approached to fix a match at last week's New Zealand Badminton Open. New Zealand badminton officials are investigating the alleged attempt in what is believed to be an isolated event. For God's sake, let's hope so. Luckily, the player involved rejected the approach and filed a report of the incident. Now, I have played badminton at various times over the years. I've played it for two sustained periods of many years. So I sort of retired and then I came out of retirement again. I wouldn't say I ever achieved professional status as such, but certainly if somebody would like to make me an offer to not play very well, I am prepared to accept it. So you didn't think that's where that was going, did you? Is Kim Jong-un has got a very small penis. I think there can be no doubt about this now, because obviously for some time he's been trying to compensate for something with the large intercontinental ballistic missiles just firing off left, right and centre. And now I see this vision of him today. I mean, that's a lot of microphones. I mean, that's a heap of microphones. Nobody needs that many microphones. Especially, I mean, they're all identical. They're all... I mean, is this being broadcast in... I mean, that's not just surround sound. That's not just 7-1. That's... How many microphones are there? There's so many. That's got to be just for... They're not even attached to anything, are they? That's just for show. It's just to say... Don't worry, I may have a small penis, but I've got lots of microphones. I think that's what he's trying to say there. Now, that's not a very good headline, but let me explain what's going on here. The head of Cookie Time, Michael Mayle, he says that it's not good enough trying to make our rivers just swimmable. He wants them to be drinkable as well. So thus, I feel like you can't have both, because I don't really want to drink something that I've been swimming in, or that other people, especially other people, have been swimming in. You know what I mean? So either drinkable or swimmable, but you can't. I don't think you can have both. I mean, I'm not going to the pool and drinking the pool, am I? He's quite a well-meaning kind of a guy, that guy. We interviewed him on the Mike Hosking Breakfast on News Talk ZB this morning. And Michael Mayle, the head of Cookie Time. I feel like it's actually him in that suit at public events. That's how well-meaning he is. I feel like that's actually the guy in charge of Cookie Time, right there. She likes him. Finally... I feel like Uhuru Kenyatta is a strong name for a leader, especially when you're the president of Kenya. How has this escaped our attention that the guy who's in charge of Kenya's last name is Kenyatta? Or is it some kind of honorific that is awarded to the president, like you just then become Kenyatta? Like it's his name is Uhuru, President of Kenya. Maybe we need a translation on this. Anyway, it's going to be a close contest in the election tomorrow. I don't really care what the other guy's name is because it's not Kenyatta. So this is who I'm talking about here. That guy. I'm not quite sure what... He's sort of doing one of those sort of small Nazi salutes there, isn't he? You know, the ones that the important Nazis would do? Like, instead of going for the full... I hope they're not watching this in Berlin, or I might end up like those Chinese tourists who were arrested for doing Nazi salutes. But, you know, all the underlings have to do that, but the people in charge, if Hogan's Heroes has taught me anything, they just had to sort of do that, didn't they? That's sort of halfway in between. But the more I research this guy, there's another picture. There he is again. That's a different picture. And there's there. What? Is this guy running a secret Nazi party in Kenya? Is that how he's managed to stay in power so long? That could swing the votes. I hope you're watching in Kenya. This is all good information that you need to know. I am glennzb. And to be fair, glennzb TV is really information that you never needed to know, probably didn't want to know, and would probably do better without knowing. But that's why you watch, right? Thanks for having me in your virtual headset. I will see you back here again tomorrow.